Was this collection haul worth it? Let's find out. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you've clicked on this video, that means you've read the description and you know what we're looking at here, but a little background, a little context for what we're doing here. I've always played video games my whole life, and I've always had a small, tiny collection that I've had in my basement. Xbox 360, Xbox One, and that's about it. I always wanted to, start a collection and get into the whole retro gaming and current gaming and all these different things you get into. So I was on Facebook Marketplace and I found this sale. It was $1,200 for this guy's lifelong collection that he wanted to get rid of. I figured that was a good price point for someone who's starting. It wasn't something astronomical, but it was a good amount, and I feel like I got a good amount of stuff here. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this. We're gonna show off the consoles first, then the accessories, and then what you guys are all probably here for, the games. I think at the end, what we're gonna do is we're gonna count up everything, and I'm gonna show the total somewhere over here on the screen of what I spent, which was $1,200, and what everything actually accounts up for. I'm gonna put it all in the price charting, do some calculations, and get that number for you guys. So let's go ahead and get into this. Watch along with me, comment below things that you like, things that you don't like, and let me know if you think that this haul overall was worth it for me. For me personally, I would say yes, because it gives me a starting point for my collection, but you guys can have your own opinions. Let's get into this. Starting off with the consoles, and I've already plugged all this stuff in and tested it, so I really didn't want to, unplug it all and undo all my cord and wire maintenance that I worked on. So you're going to see my consoles here. They're all set up in my little gaming area in my basement. Here you have a Wii. Next to it we have a PS3, and then over on the other TV there is a PS2 fat model, which I actually like this model the best, and then a all black Cosmic Black, I think it's called, GameCube. Probably my favorite piece from this collection, probably my favorite system that I've been playing on lately. Moving on now to the controllers. Here in the back you can see I got some Wii controllers set up and some PS3 controllers set up. The seller actually gave me these charging stations for all these different consoles. Here in this other video you can see we're in my bedroom where I keep my Xbox, and you see an Xbox One charging stand. So these charging stands are very nice because you can have rechargeable controllers or rechargeable batteries, and it actually can save me a lot of money on batteries, which is very nice because I go through batteries like crazy. Alright, back over here guys where the rest of the video is going to take place. And this is everything else that was purchased in this collection. We're still going off with the controllers, so let's start there. Here in this bag we have two Sega Genesis controllers, which is funny to me because I did not receive any Sega Genesis games or Sega Genesis consoles, so not sure how these end up in this collection, but it's interesting. You buy these hauls from people and you really don't know where it came from or what their story is, so it's cool to see where this all started. Here you got an all black PS2 controller. You might have saw the blue controller that I currently have plugged into my PS2 because I was playing a game on it, so I left it over there, but here's the other controller he gave me, an all black one. Up next we got some GameCube controllers. Here we have an authentic black GameCube controller and then an off-brand white one. A lot of people don't like the off-brand stuff, but to me, if it works and I can play with it, I'm cool with it. I really don't care about the authenticity. I'm not, trying to impress anyone, just trying to play these games. Of course, including with those Wii controllers we have plugged in by the TV stand, we have some nunchucks. I only have 3 here. I thought I had 4 in the collection, but I guess he only gave me 3, which, no big deal. Including with the Wii system, we have the Wii Pro Controller, and I actually love this thing. I've been playing a lot of Mario-style games with the Pro Controller. I find it easier to use than the motion control, not Joy-Cons, but you know what I'm talking about. This is a lot of fun for me. I really do like this Pro Controller. And also, he gave me 3 Xbox controllers in this haul. This first one is this Afterglow one, really cool style on it. I like this one. The second one is this all white and kind of tealish color one with this color concept on the buttons. Also really cool. And then the one I'm not showing off because it's plugged into my PC right now is an all black authentic Xbox One controller. Probably my favorite one. I like how it's slick and easy to hold. That's why I use it on my PC. Again, now getting into the accessory part of this, and we have a Wii Fit board. I've used this a couple times, but I don't use it often. I find Wii Fit to be a bit of a gimmicky game, but if there's more games you can use this board for, I'm gonna look out for them and purchase them and try them out as well. And also for accessory wise, this is some cool stuff he gave me. In here we have a lot of different portals for Skylanders and this Disney Infinity portal, which I haven't played Infinity yet. I have tried out Skylanders, so let me know in the comments below what you guys think of Disney Infinity. I don't think he was that big into it because all I have here are 3 characters that he gave me. I'm not sure if it's a starter set, but you have Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy, Sully from Monsters Inc., and Captain Jack Sparrow. So pretty cool. I am excited to try this game out. It kind of seems like a Avengers of Disney version of a game. So pretty interesting. And last thing I want to show up accessory wise, I'm not going to go through all of these because I generally don't know much about them, but he must have been a big Skylanders fan because we have a whole bin here of Skylanders characters, figurines, and different things. Like I said, I've played this game a little bit and it's actually quite a bit of fun. So I'm going to keep playing this one and try out all the different versions that I have now. And one last console I forgot to show off when I was doing the original console run. That's because I have it right here in front of me, and that is a Nintendo 3DS. I grew up with the Game Boy Advance SP and the regular Nintendo DS. Never had a 3DS. I think I was a little old for it at the time, or I thought I was. You know how you are when you get to high school and you think you're too good for this stuff. But I'm excited for this Nintendo 3DS. I've played it a little bit. I currently have Mario Kart 7 in there, which I didn't get from the haul. I actually picked that up a couple days ago. But it's a fun little console, and I can understand why it sold, I think, better than the regular DS. Alright, so that is all for consoles and accessories. Now to get into the big part of it, the games. We have a lot of stuff here, so I think I'm going to start off with like the smaller collections of games and then move into the bigger ones. Or maybe I'll do PlayStation to Xbox to Nintendo. Yeah, let's do that. Let's start off with the PS2. Alright, here we are with the PS2, and you guys may consider a lot of these games to be shovelware is what you call them because they're not, you know, like the best of the best, but for me, I'm cool with that. I like dumb little games. I'm actually a huge fan of sports games. I grew up playing the 2K series, so for me, it's okay getting those kind of games. I'm not mad about it. To start off with PS2, I got my stack here. We have ATV Off-Road Fury 2. Call of Duty Finest Hour. Madden 2005. Big fan of the Madden series. Like I said, I don't mind these sports games. They're fun for me. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2005. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 06. NBA Live 2003, All-Star Baseball 2004, featuring Derek Jeter, March Madness 2002, and then for you guys that don't like the sports games, we got a couple cool ones here, Grand Theft Auto 3, and Family Feud. Moving down to the PlayStation 3, a genuinely small stack of games here, but some very fun and cool ones. We have FIFA Soccer 12, Major League Baseball 2K7, NCAA Football 12, love the college games, and then the entire PS3 series of these looks like we have Uncharted, Uncharted 2, and Uncharted 3. Alright, let's move into probably the biggest section of this, which is funny because I didn't even get the consoles for these, which it's fine, I already have consoles for them. Starting off with the Xbox 360, we have Madden 11, Madden 10, NHL 10, and NHL 12. Some Call of Duty games here. We have 4, Modern Warfare, and World at War. We got Mass Effect 2 and 3. Mafia 2, which I heard is a lot of fun. LA Noire. And Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter. It's a Tom Clancy game. We got Gears of War 3. Another one, Call of Duty Ghost. Kingdoms of... I've never heard of this game. Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. And Borderlands. This is a fun game. Alright, last little stack here for Xbox 360. Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag. Assassin's Creed 1. Skylanders, Spyro's Adventure. Sleeping Dogs. Walking Dead, Survival Instinct. Big fan of the show, so I'm excited to play this one. And then Grand Theft Auto 4, which should be fun because I've only ever played and owned Grand Theft Auto 5, so now I have 3 and 4. That'll be interesting. Alright, back with another huge stack here of games. This is for Xbox One, which, like I said, I already own the console, so no big deal, that did not come with it. Here we got Battlefield 1, Far Cry Primal, never played a Far Cry game, and Fallout 76. A couple more here. Dynasty Warriors 8, Empires, never played one of these. We got Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen. I really don't know a lot about these low-key games, so if you guys know anything about them, let me know which ones are fun to play in the comments below. We have Divinity Original Sin, Dragon Age Inquisition, Destiny The Taken King, Diablo Reaper of Souls. This is one I'm really excited for. Assassin's Creed The Ezio Collection. We got Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Valkyria Revolution, never heard of this one. Watch Dogs, that's a cool one. The Witcher Wild Hunt, I've heard a lot of great things about this game. And one I've played before, but I was on the DS, Star Wars Battlefront. We also have Saints Row. Not sure what this one is. Re-elected Gat Out of Hell. Never heard of this game. NHL 16. Need for Speed. And The Outer Worlds. This one looks fun. Alright, another big stack here of Xbox One. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Madden 17. And Madden 15. I also had Madden 16 here, but I left it out because there was no disc in the case. Minecraft on the Xbox One. Injustice, Gods Among Us. I've played this on the 360. I really enjoy this game, so it'll be fun to try it out again on the Xbox One. And then Kingdom Come Deliverance. The Lego Movie video game. Big fan of the Lego games. I love the Batman series and the Star Wars series. Homefront: The Revolution. Gears of War 4. Gonna get all the Gears of War games in this now. Formula 1 2017. Forza Motorsport 6. I've played Forza 4, I believe it was, on the 360. These are a lot of fun. For Honor. Final Fantasy. I'm terrible with Roman numerals, but I believe this is 15. Final Fantasy Type O HD. I am a fan of the Final Fantasy series. I've never even heard of this one, so interesting. We got Halo, the Master Chief Collection. I've actually already started playing this one. A lot of fun. I'm playing through the original Halo right now. We have Halo 5 Guardians. We have Mass Effect Andromeda. Dying Light, which I've played this through my friend's game share, but I've never actually owned the game, so this is cool. We have FIFA 15 and FIFA 21. And that's everything we got there for Xbox One. Quite a lot. This is a huge stack of games here. I feel like it's like 40 games, so got a lot of stuff to play through. Let me know in the comments below, like I said, what I should play. I'm playing Halo right now, but after that, I want a recommendation, because a lot of the stuff I've never even heard of, so it's interesting to me. So before we transition to my favorite video game company, Nintendo, I'm going to go ahead and show off some loose discs that I was also given. So here we have Rocket League in a little CD-ROM case. And then he also gave me this, which has some loose games in it. So I'll go through these, kind of tell you guys what's in here. We got Lego Indiana Jones 2, The Adventure Continues on the Wii. Wall-E on the Wii. 2K11 on the Wii. Skate It on the Wii. I like Skate 3, so I don't know how much different Skate It is. Never heard of this one. We have Backyard Football on the GameCube. Tonka Rescue Patriot on the GameCube. Not sure what that is. Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 on the GameCube. Very cool. Lego Star Wars, a video game on the GameCube. Like I said, I'm a big fan of the Lego Star Wars games, so that is awesome. And that is it. The rest of it's just empty sleeves, but pretty cool to include some loose games in here for me. Alright, now getting into Nintendo, and the only real retro game that was provided to me, which I don't even have a Super Nintendo, so I can't play it just yet, but we have Super Star Wars. Pretty cool. Not sure what the story is behind why this is in his collection, but that is pretty cool to have. And then just a few 3DS games here for the console, but like I said, I already picked up Mario Kart, so we're going to get some more. We have the Ultimate NES Remix. We have Super Smash Bros. For 3DS. And Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. In my opinion, the coolest games from this collection are in the Nintendo series, so, stay tuned. We're going to check these out now. This is what I'm most excited for. Alright, let's start off here with the Wii. I want to do the GameCube last because I'm most excited about that. But let's get into this. Some shovelware, some cool things. Overall, though, very excited with what I got here. Starting off with this little one here, we got Link's Crossbow Training. We have Wipeout 3 and Wipeout 1, which I've already played these, and honestly, they are a lot of fun. We've got Tron Evolution Battle Grids. Two all-time classics here. They're in these little DVD cases. Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort. A great Nintendo game here, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. We got Skylanders Trap Team. And Skylanders Giants. Alright, we got Star Wars The Force Unleashed. Sims 2 Pets, which my girlfriend will like this one. She likes The Sims. Rock Band 2. Rayman Raving Rabbids 2. And Nicktoons MLB. That's probably a lot of fun. Alright. Monster Trucks Mayhem. Madden 13. I have this for the 360, but might be cool to try it out on the Wii. Monster Jam Path of Destruction. Pets Sports. Okay. Madden 12. And the game that we already know about, Disney Infinity. Got another whole pile here of Wii games, so let's get into these. Super Paper Mario. All the Mario stuff here, I love this. Mario Super Sluggers. Mario Kart Wii. New Super Mario Bros. Wii. And then, like I said, Lego stuff I love. We got Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. Lego Indiana Jones. And Lego Batman 2 DC Superheroes. I've played the original on Xbox, never played the sequel, so I will check this out. Speaking of the original, Lego Batman. Kirby's Return to Dreamland. I love Kirby games. I play a lot of them on my Switch, so this will be fun. We have Wii Fit to go with the Wii Fit board. And the Dog Island. Last little stack here for the Wii. Club Penguin Game Day. Cars 2. Modern Warfare 3. Call of Duty 3. I remember these when I was a kid. Beyblade Metal Fusion. Avatar the game. Did not know there's a game for that movie. And Angry Birds Star Wars. That's probably a fun little like 2-hour game. Alright, that is all for Wii, and now the final little collection here of games I have is for the GameCube. So, like I said, this is the one I'm most excited for. I'm a big fan of the GameCube. Never owned one growing up, but always played one at friends' houses, and I'm very excited to finally have my own. So, let's see what games we are given in this collection. First stack here. Spider-Man. Very cool. Love Spider-Man. Star Wars Bounty Hunter. A lot of Star Wars stuff. This guy was a big Star Wars fan. Star Wars Rebel Strike Rogue Squadron 3. The long title. Oh, Pac-Man Verse and Pac-Man World 2. I've always wanted to play the Pac-Man World games. Awesome. Frogger Ancient Shadow. Super Monkey Ball Adventure. Big fan of Super Monkey Ball games. And then some sports games, which I know isn't everyone's favorite, but I love them. We got NBA Live 06. And Madden 08. Alright, another stack here. Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure. NBA Live 2005. Carmelo Anthony on the cover, pretty cool. Monster Jam Maximum Destruction. This guy seemed to like some Monster Jam games. We got Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon 2. Evolution Skateboarding. I do like skateboarding games, so that's fun. Call of Duty 2, the big red one. And Call of Duty, the Finest Hour. Another stack here. We have Top Gun Combat Zones. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I love these games growing up. Mario Party 7. Mario stuff is always cool to get. Mario Kart Double Dash, which is in my opinion a top 3 Mario Kart game. The SpongeBob SquarePants movie game. And one that I've already put a few hours into, Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. And also here we have Scooby-Doo Unmasked. My favorite game for Scooby-Doo is Night of 100 Frights, and I actually did pick that up for the PS2 not too long ago, so I own that one as well. Another stack here, GameCube. Like I said, there's quite a few GameCube here. We have the Sonic Mega Collection. Looks like it's like the first 7 Sonic games. Very cool. NBA Street Volume 3, which is NBA Street with Mario characters, so that's awesome. Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. Mario Party 4. Mario Party games are always fun. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. And Tony Hawk's Underground. Love the Tony Hawk games. Played one on Game Boy Advance growing up quite a bit. We got SpongeBob SquarePants Creature from the Krusty Krab, and Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. So lots of little old cartoon games it seems like here. Yep, old cartoon games. We got Madagascar. We got one which I probably won't play, but maybe my niece will. We got Journey to the Purple Planet, Dora. Sure. We got Hot Wheels World Race. This guy seems to be a big fan of racing games. A lot of monster truck stuff, a lot of Hot Wheels stuff. Monsters Inc. Old cartoons, but they're probably fun, man. They're probably dumb and fun. NASCAR. Chase for the Cup 2005. Madden 06. Power Rangers. And Madden 2005. That looks like all of them. That is all the games. For me personally, the amount of games I got and also getting 5 consoles out of this thing, I feel like I'm more than happy with the price I paid. I don't know about you guys. I don't know what you think. I'm going to price chart this out like I said, and you're going to see the total somewhere over here. I'm going to have the total I spent, the total that everything costs on price charting, and then either the amount lost or the amount made, which I'm not a reseller. I'm keeping probably 95% of this and playing it. So But yeah, I know you guys want to see that, so the total amount made or lost right here on the screen as well. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope you've been commenting along with me. Like I said, I don't know everything about these games. There's probably people watching this video that know way more about me. I'm really just a casual gamer, but I wanted to get more into it, so this was something I couldn't pass up on when I saw it on Marketplace. Wasn't too expensive. There's people selling their collections for like hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands. I couldn't really pull the trigger on that, but I thought this was a safe little bet, and I'm super excited with it. I'm super excited to get into all this stuff. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll reply to all your comments. Thank you, subscribe, leave a like, and have a great day.